Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Dylan. We are back here with another weekly prediction video. Now, if you are new to the channel and you aren't already subscribed, make sure to hit that sub button and also like this video. It helps the channel grow. We are now on the road to 500 subscribers. We drop a weekly video like this every single week. So if you do enjoy this, you'll enjoy the other weekly videos on the channel as well. And the first thing we always do is review last week, which was week 10. Let's just start out here. The Colts beat the Titans, which honestly I guess I'm sleeping on the Colts. Honestly, I need to stop sleeping on them. I'm just going to say straight up, I need to stop sleeping on the Colts. It's kind of just Phillip Rivers that kind of just doesn't really do it for me. But obviously their defense is super good, and I think I need to give them a little bit more respect. Next game right here, Browns over the Texans in a nail-biter, 10-7. Geez, that seemed like a lot closer than what I thought. The Texans, in my opinion, are not a good team. Lions beat the football team. Football team almost came back on the Lions, but we got the pick right. Next game right here, Packers over the Jags, this was a lot closer than I think anyone expected. Then next right here, the Giants beat the Eagles. What is the NFC East? What is it? Honestly, can we just say they aren't even a division anymore? The fact that one of these teams is probably going to have 6 wins and have a home playoff game, insanity. Next game right here, the Bucks beat the Panthers, which I feel like this final score doesn't represent what the game was. I felt like the Panthers were kind of right there with the Bucks. I know they lost by 23, but I felt like the game was a lot closer. Next game right here, last second TD, Cardinals beat the Bills. Thank you. I needed this pick W. Thank you, Cardinals. D-Hop, what an amazing play. I might have to just put D-Hop at the top of the number one receiver. For me, it was Julio. It isn't just because of that catch, but it is kind of a part of it. I don't know too many receivers that are getting that ball on Trey White, Micah Hyde, and Jordan Poyer. 3 that I would consider pretty top-tier DBs. He just snatched the ball from him and 1. I got to put him up there. If he ain't 1, he's 2 for me. Next game right here, the Raiders beat the Broncos. Broncos ain't looking too hot. I thought they were a better team than what they showed versus the Raiders. Next game right here, the Dolphins beat the Chargers. Yes, sir. I think it's starting to get to the point where I can pick my team, which is the Dolphins, every week. And you know what? I feel like it's not controversial at this point because we're actually looking like a pretty good team. Knock on wood. Let me not jinx them. Next game right here, the Steelers beat the Bengals. I thought it would be so funny if the Bengals beat the Steelers. It looked like it was going to be a better game in the first quarter. Didn't end up that way now, did it? Now, the Rams beat the Seahawks right here. Seahawks. What's going on? Do y'all want to talk about it? Seahawks, what's good? The Seattle defense is kind of single-handedly ruining Russell Wilson's MVP campaign. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly how I do. Obviously Russell Wilson isn't playing how good he was. Obviously he threw 2 picks this game, I believe. If the defense was halfway decent, they would probably be undefeated right now. But again, it's just kind of making Russ kind of look bad because he does have to kind of carry the load for the team. If Russ doesn't play good, they lose every time. Next game right here, 49ers versus the Saints. The Saints got the W. 49ers again, they're on the third strings, man, which is kind of why I'm gonna probably pick against them again. But they still put up a great fight. They have pretty good depth, but like I said, just missing out on all those star players is kind of crazy. And then this game right here, the Patriots beat the Ravens. Patriots, I thought you were done. I thought, dynasty over. There's no chance of them making the playoffs. Now we gotta kind of look out for the Patriots. Just a tad, they're in our back mind. They still have Bill Belichick. Excellent game planner. When Cam Newton is on, when Cam Newton plays good, the Pats are a tough team to beat when he's running good. When they get the nice scheme with the runs, kind of like what they did week 1 versus the Dolphins. They're going to be a tough team to beat. Next game right here, the Bears lost to the Vikings. Bears offense is trash, dude. And Nick Foles got hurt. Gonna be tough to pick them again. So now we are on to week number 11. First game right here, Cardinals versus the Seahawks. Listen, all right? I'm going the Cardinals. I am going the Cardinals, and hear me out. I think, one, riding the motivation off of that catch, this is for kind of the division lead. I think the Cardinals are going to get this W. Now, the Seahawks have not looked good. Can Russell Wilson go out there and have an insane performance? Yes, he can. but that's kind of what it's going to take, I think, to win this game. Like, I feel like it's going to be like an offensive kind of a game, like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And not a lot of people are talking about Kyler Murray. Sleeper MVP candidate? Let me know what you guys think. I think he's kind of a sleeper candidate. Like, obviously, I think right now I'd still have Russ at number 1. Probably Josh Allen at number 2. Patty Mahomes is up there too, which I know I'm just listing quarterbacks, but at this point we kind of all know MVP is a quarterback award. It pretty much always goes to the quarterback. Next game right here, Saints versus the Falcons. Gotta go the Saints. Okay, y'all want to hear my hot take? Y'all want to hear my hot take? That's either going to be super correct, and it was like, wow, I didn't really see that coming. Dill, you're pretty smart, or I'm going to look like a total idiot. All right, listen, hear me out. I think the Saints could potentially be better with Jameis Winston at quarterback than Drew Brees. Okay, let me explain why. Drew Brees, at this point in his career, yes, he's probably one of the most intelligent quarterbacks in the NFL, but his arm is kind of dead. Like, it's kind of dead. And Jameis Winston, getting coached up by Sean Payton, can kind of do, I don't want to say do more, but he can make more throws in that offense. So maybe we see Michael Thomas not just catch slants. Haha, but anyways, I'm curious to see how Jameis Winston performs, especially with the Sean Payton coaching. I think, like I said, I think he has potential to be better. We will see, though. Obviously, we remember him coming out of Florida State. Obviously, he was picked in the first round very high, very early for a reason. He has potential. Just couldn't really get it in Tampa Bay. And his whole thing last year was turnovers. I think if he can kind of calm down on turnovers, he can be a really good QB. So we're going to see how it plays out. Next game right here, the Bengals versus the football team. Now, this is just like two crappy teams going at it. I'm going to give the edge straight up to, oh man, I don't know who I want to pick in this one, actually. So I'm going to go the football team for the mere fact that their defense, I'm pretty sure is like ranked first in passing yards allowed. Which is, they have the lowest, which I know ranked first kind of makes it seem like they allow the most, but no, they allow the fewest passing yards. I think the Bengals kind of it's kind of like they rely on their air attack, right? And I don't know if Joe Mixon is playing or Giovanni Bernard. Obviously, maybe the Bengals could get it going with Joe Mixon on the ground. But I want to see. I think the football team can pull this out. Alex Smith had a pretty good game last week. I don't want to say really good, but he did have a pretty good game. Obviously, it's kind of like check down central with him right now. Let's see if he can expand his game. I want to pick the underdog, especially with these picks. So I'm going the football team. Next game right here, Eagles versus the Browns. Now I'm just gonna say straight up, I am picking the Browns. But this is such I feel like this is such an NFC East game to win. Like, they just lost to the Giants, and then they go ahead and beat a Browns team that's pretty decent. Like, the NFC East makes no sense to me. Like, the teams just are, I don't even know how to describe the teams. But I'm going the Browns in this one. Next game right here, Panthers versus the Lions. I'm 1,000% going the Panthers. Now, why am I going the Panthers? They have consistently looked like such a good team versus good teams. Like, versus the Bucks, they look like a good team. Versus the Chiefs, they look like a good team. They're due for a win. I think they pull it out versus the Lions. Lions, honestly, the Panthers are a better team than the Lions. Straight up, in my opinion, they are a better team. They are better coached. I don't know if they have more talent, but I know they are better coached. So I'm going to go with who I think is a better coach, and Matt Rule over Matt Patricia. Next game right here, honestly, this could probably be game of the week. Titans versus the Ravens. Now, in this one, I am going to go the Ravens. I don't think the Ravens are going to lose twice in a row, especially versus the Patriots. I don't think they can afford to lose this game as well. It's going to be a really interesting game. I kind of want to see how the Ravens plan on stopping Derrick Henry, because I feel like with the Titans offense, once you really stop Derrick Henry, you hold him under 100 yards, less than 4 yards per carry. I feel like Ryan Tannehill cannot just win a game for the Titans. Now, I don't know if you all disagree with me on that. I know recently he's been super high in QBR or whatever. But I just don't see it. I feel like if you shut down Derrick Henry, you beat the Titans. The reason why I'm saying shutting down Derrick Henry is because I feel like Ryan Tannehill is so good at play action passing. That's kind of why he gets these really high QBRs and everything. I feel like he's a very play action kind of quarterback. But he has been playing good. He can prove me wrong, and he can carry the team to victory. But honestly, I'm going the Ravens in this one. I think it'll be a really good game, kind of like a 4-point win, something like that. But I'm going to go the Ravens. Next game right here, Patriots versus the Texans. Now, I'm going to go the Patriots. I think straight up they are just going to out-scheme the Texans. I don't think the Texans are a good team or a good coach team. And the Patriots right here, hey, they can help the Dolphins out right here by beating the Texans. Every time the Texans lose, the Dolphins win. Like every week. So I'll take a Patriots W right here. Even though they are kind of creeping up in the divisional rankings, we kind of got to be a little scared of them. I will take a Patriots W in this one. Next game right here, Pittsburgh versus the Jags. If the Jags win this game, I think it'd be hilarious. Like, I mean, I gotta go to Steelers, obviously. They're about to be 10-0. Like, okay. Okay, they're about to be 10-0. Like, okay, I don't care what no one says. I think they're the worst 10-0 team of all time. I know I said last week I think they're the worst 9-0 team of all time. I think they're going to be the worst 10-0 team of all time. Now, like, I think they are a good team. Like, I think for sure, you know, they're probably like Super Bowl contenders. You know, they're playing really good. But I think they're the worst 10-0 team of all time. Honestly, like, that's just my personal opinion. I do think they are a good team. I'm not trying to sit here and say, like, just like hate on them and say they're a bad team. Like, no, they're a super good team. Like, they're in the Super Bowl contention right now, like the part of the contenders. I just think they're the worst 10-0 team of all time. And I'm saying 10-0 right now because I'm assuming they beat the Jags, which should be easy. Next game right here, Dolphins versus the Broncos. Easy dubs, Dolphins. I don't even think Drew Lock is playing. Man, I don't see how we lose this game. If we lose this game, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt losing this game. I honestly think we win the next 3 games. We play the Broncos, I believe the Jets, and I forget the other opponent. But I'm confident we can keep the win streak up. You know, we're playing good. We just got to keep it going. We got to win this game, become 7-3, and then we'd be a half a game back of the Buffalo Bills after we win this game for the division. So, yeah, we need this W. It should be pretty easy for a relatively banged-up Broncos team. So, I don't see how we don't get a W. Right here, Jets versus the Chargers. All right, I'll go with Herbert this game. Again, the Jets, probably the worst team in the NFL. I think the Chargers can get a W, but obviously, you know, the Chargers could always charger a game. So that is a possibility, but I feel like the Chargers are the better team. Next game right here, Vikings versus the Cowboys. All right, straight up, I'm picking the Vikings. I'm tired of sleeping on the Vikings. I haven't picked them in like 3 straight weeks. I got to pick the Vikings because, like I said, I'm not sleeping on them anymore. Dalvin Cook, animal. I still don't like Kirk Cousins, but Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen are a really good receiver duo too. Cowboys just haven't looked too hot. Like this, if the Cowboys win this game too, like it's the NFC East is just so confusing. Like I just don't know what to say about it. Next game right here, Colts versus the Packers. Now, I think I'm going an upset right here. I think I'm going the Colts. I think I am. I said I gotta quit disrespecting the Colts. Now, if the Colts lose this game and get blown out, whatever, you know, maybe I don't show the Colts no respect anymore. But I gotta respect the Colts, all right? Their defense is so good. Like, I think they can win this game because the Packers defense hasn't been too hot at all. I think the Colts have a really good chance. I feel like they can I don't want to say shut down Aaron Rodgers, but their defense has been playing really good. I just really want to see kind of the matchup. I feel like this, again, kind of on that game of the week kind of thing. Same with Ravens and Titans. But in this one, I will be picking the Colts. Next game right here, Chiefs versus Raiders. Picking the Chiefs. I don't think you sweep. I don't think the Raiders are sweeping the Chiefs. I'm sorry. I don't think it. If they win 2 games against the Chiefs, the Raiders are a Super Bowl contender. Straight up. If they beat the Chiefs twice, Super Bowl contender. Don't care what no one says. Last game right here, Rams versus the Bucks. Another good one. Another good game. Who are we picking here? I think I'm going to go I think I'm going the Bucks. And here's why I think I'm going the Bucks. Ever since the Dolphins beat the Rams, I really don't feel like they are a good team. And as much hate as the Bucks defense gets, I still like the Bucks defense. I don't know if I'm a weirdo or not, but I really like the Bucks defense. Like, I just love the speed they have on defense. Obviously, you know, they haven't been playing too hot, but I just like their defense, and I don't think they lose to the Rams. They are way too talented on both sides of the ball, I think, to lose to the Rams. Especially the Rams missing their starting left tackle and Andrew Whitworth. I feel like they'll miss his presence a lot, and I don't see how the Bucks lose this game. And for the score prediction, what are we thinking, boys? I think this will probably be a high-scoring game. I'm going to say around maybe 60 points for each team. I'm going to go 25-35, which is 60 right there. I know they're probably not going to score 25 points, but I'm just wanting just an even 60. These are my picks for the week. in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. And yeah, if you did stay to the end, you enjoyed this video, you enjoyed my breakdown and thought process of each game, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. But other than that, it has been your boy Dill, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.